everyone, and welcome back to another video. It's Brianna Ray from BriIY, here to bring you something kind of crafty and also kind of just a cute little memento. So here's my thing. I don't really like jigsaw puzzles because I don't really know where to keep them. I also really don't like super long-term projects and things that can't be finished, even in a couple of days, just because it gives me anxiety and I feel like I always have this looming task over me. But I did get this the other day, which was like a little set of brick, like a brick bouquet almost. And it made these little three-dimensional flowers that in these Lego style, but not really Legos because they're not, branded that way. But I think they're really cute and really pretty, and I'm so shocked at how bendy some of them are. And I really enjoyed the experience. It was kind of quick. It wasn't too crazy. And it was relaxing in the way that jigsaw puzzles are without the added stress of, okay, well, I finished the puzzle and I have nothing to do with it, so I guess I'll just take it apart. You know what I mean? So I like how this is a little bit more compact, three-dimensional, and it was a nice little evening project for me to do. And I was online the other day, and hold on, let me put these away. I saw something that was kind of cool. It also kind of gave The Office vibes. Custom Brickheadz. And basically what this website does is you can upload a picture of yourself or anyone, and you can create little memento, little brick people or Lego style people. I uploaded a photo of me with my most recent book, and they designed my little brick person, which is so stupidly cute. And yeah, I am kind of excited about this, and I also thought it would be really kind of cool to recreate this photo. So I wanted to use my 3D printer to print out some books and make little mini versions of my books, to kind of create a little celebratory item for all the publishing that I've done in the last 4 years. As you can see, everything fits pretty nicely in here. A lot of natural colors. I wonder what the pink is for. I don't really see any pink on here. It looks like it's got a little barcode here for me to scan. I'm going to put that on my computer so I can kind of scroll that way. The computer is taking a hot second to open up, but while we're doing that, I already made some teeny tiny little versions of my other books. So we've got, my 2 poetry books here and here, just in these little 3D printed text. Some of these I had to print in black because I ran out of my white ABS. And then I started printing in black PLA, and I was not used to that. I totally did not change my settings. I kind of messed some stuff up, so they're not perfect. But yeah, here's my little books. How cute are they? And I'll show you how I made these with my most recent book in a little bit. Part of me also wants to do just a really satisfying ASMR dump of all of these. Oh, look at the little hands. So I'm just gonna get real quiet for a second, and we're just gonna listen and meditate on the way this sounds as I cut it open. Was that satisfying? Did we like that? I'm kind of bored of waiting, so I am just going to start kind of organizing my pieces. And this doesn't actually I might even be able to do this in an hour, so you know what, that's overestimating my abilities there for sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna start organizing these pieces, and we'll come back once I got my directions up. Woohoo, we got it working. So here's my little brick person. It says there's 208 pieces. It'll take 60 minutes, and it's 162 steps, which we love that. So I'm gonna click let's start. Okay, it looks like it'll let you zoom in and out. Super nice. Rotate. Fun. Okay, and obviously I start off with this piece. Okay, sweet. That's cool. So now if I'm not really sure which piece it is, or if I'm looking for something in particular, then I can actually really move it around, and I can do the same with this model. So that's fun. So I've got that piece in the middle already, and it looks like, I'm assuming these are white. Pay attention to easily confused parts. Okay, so if I click this, I should be able to say, okay, so then I need the pieces with just 2 on the bottom. And so I would come over here, take a look over at my white section here. I've got, well, that's one hole. I'm assuming it's this one, two of these. All right, so I wasn't sure because the angle of this on here is like this way, and I wasn't really sure how and all this was going to be working. But it looks like these are our feet that are coming together here. And I also noticed, much like Lego, these have like a little logo on them, Enly written on them. And I just kind of noticed because I know that Lego has that on theirs as well, and I was like, oh, I wonder what it says. I wasn't sure what this was. They're literally, they're boob blocks. That's too freaking funny. And it makes me a little, look at that. Ah! Can't fully explain why the colors would matter here, but I'm pretty sure that this is just the face. Like the black is symbolizing like where the eyes go or something to that effect. Like maybe that, I don't know. And then like obviously we've got the hair starting up here that extends back here for some unclear reason. And I don't know if this is supposed to be the mouth or just for contrast or something. Take it back. I think it's my brain. Okay, look, this is what I'm talking about. So like, every single one of these steps is just adding on these little hair bits. Okay, great. Pieces added on, got that one. And then we got this. What? How did we go from one tiny little piece at a time to like this witchcraft? You know, I think this is the last step where I attach my head. Looks pretty cool actually. With all these like rounded bits, it kind of imitates like some curls going on, which is exciting. Now I'm just gonna, and even the hair kind of like fits over the shoulders on both sides, which is nice. And we clip the head in. And there we have our gal. So yeah, here's all my extra bits. Obviously I don't really have anything to do with them, so I'm probably not going to do anything with them. But yeah, there she is, and she's about hand-sized, which is nice. And I have relatively small hands, so it's kind of a nice little, like, I don't know, desk decoration, which is probably what I'm going to do with it. And obviously I'm going to have my books in there. So these guys here, the books, they're kind of like the right size, but obviously she's not quite posed in a way to hold them. I'm actually going to see if I can tweak this arm a little bit so that it can. Also, before I forget, it took me about 40 minutes to do this. I started at 56 and I finished at 38. So like 42-ish minutes instead of the full 60. So not too bad, honestly. Okay, I think I've got an approach here. It's not perfect, but here's obviously the hand. And normally it would... Ah! I gotta stop dropping these pieces, man. Okay, nailing it. So I've got my hand. This used to cover this guy up. Instead, I'm gonna keep that, and this is the sleeve, right? So I have this like extra white piece. So I'm going to kind of separate it from the thing a little bit with that extra white piece. And I'm kind of gonna create that angle using this, like, since it's only a single hole, I'm kind of able to twist and turn it a little bit. So that is how I'm going to kind of create this like movable twisting arm bit. Instead of putting this on top of this to keep the arm kind of together, I'm actually just going to clip it under here, under the sleeve more specifically, and then reattach the hand here. you know, but I'm actually gonna do it well, not like whatever the hell's happening right now. Never mind, I thought it fit better than it did. So instead of doing this, I'm actually going to kind of angle it like that. Then clip it slightly off to the side, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. And now we have the arm sticking out. Again, not perfect, but I can do this, kind of cover up the side so it looks a little cleaner. Again, not perfect, but definitely cleaner. All right, now I'm gonna move all this, that, and the other. If I separate these bits. I actually just kind of rotated the hand a little bit because it twists. I can lay it flat like this, and then the book can lean up like that, and she's holding it. So that's kind of cute, right? You can see here when I put the head back on, this bit here, my hair wants to like lay flat, and it can't. And it will fit, it will go on, but it kind of bends this out of shape a little bit, and I don't like that. I don't want it to bend out of shape. I would like for it to be very much in shape. So I'm gonna keep the head and everything over here, separate these. I'm gonna go grab my hot knife, and we are going to burn some plastic, baby. I did not even need the hot knife. I just, once you got through that bit, I mean, the rest of it cut pretty easy. So I can stick just this tiniest little nugget of magnet sheet on here. Cut the edges off a bit, but the magnet sticks to itself. So all I had to do was snip, snip, make this nice and compact here. All right, got these. Let's peel our back off here for our adhesive side, and obviously if you want more adhesive you can use more adhesive, but I'm just gonna pop this at the bottom of my book, and I have my knife over here in case, my X-Acto knife over here in case it just doesn't quite look right, but I wanted it to go all the way across the bottom because when it just covered that one portion it was kind of obvious. So I got that capped on the bottom, and then boom, concept proven. All right, let's talk about these teeny tiny books. So this is actually a book keychain 3D print design that I got off of Thingiverse. So these are pretty teeny tiny. They do have like these inside parts that you have to peel out or whatever, but they printed in like 15 minutes a pop, so it was super fast process. And so what I did was, since obviously I made these books and I have the cover designs, I actually printed off the covers of the books on sticker paper. I recommend starting from the middle so that your obviously spine kind of lines up with where the words of the book are. And you can do this with any book really. It doesn't have to be one that you wrote, obviously, as long as you have the like spine back and middle cover. Back and front cover, geez. And I'm just gonna slowly fold it over, wrapping it up and lining it up as nicely as I can. With your magnet already on the hand, you should just be able to pop, and there she stays. Now, some other things about this site is that this wasn't like all the options. I didn't actually do this one. So while I'm finishing this, we're gonna talk a little bit about the other options for these like custom brick heads. Obviously they're not sponsoring me at all. I don't really get sponsored by a lot of really big companies. I think it cost me about like 30 bucks, maybe 35. They do come with little enclosures, like little like glass tops that you can put over top of them. Nice and easy. You can get some words up here, like so that this says something. I have a label maker, so I could obviously make it say just about whatever I want, whenever I want, and I can replace it. So I didn't go for that option just because I know that I have the ability to customize it to just about whatever I want otherwise. I was kind of maybe hoping originally that when I submitted the photo with the book, because it did have a couple of examples where they had like things in the hands and they were recreated. I think because the details were so small, they were not able to do it.
which is fine, but obviously I had the means to continue to create these little custom bits here. Come on. So I've got my own little collection of books, and I got my little book stack now. This is all just honestly super cute. So yeah, those are just a couple of the extra options that I didn't go for. I just had a crazy thought as well, and I think it's gonna work out. This is the little plastic cloche that you can get. It's like a glass cover, but it's plastic, that you can get from Dollar Tree. So $1.25, and I think she'll fit. Oh my gosh, it is like it was meant to be. I've had this sitting around and I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with it. I thought I was gonna do something cool with it, but you know, if I could do this, even better. And how cute is that? Now, it would obviously be a million times cuter with a twinkle light, but I think the aesthetic is there, and what a cute little memento. Now, obviously you can get all these pieces, parts from the website, but I like the idea of being able to kind of tweak it a little bit as needed, especially since we've got, you know, a couple of extra bits and bobs to do that in the box. Definitely fun. Adding these little accessories is even more fun. It just kind of creates a little something to keep making some baby crafts for. So I don't know, I enjoyed it a lot, and I hope you did too. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe. I do new and crafty things every Sunday at noon Eastern Standard Time, and I would love for you to be here for the next one. Jeez, you say it so many times, eventually it just starts spilling out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you then. Bye.